JP and Colin. It is our pointless final. Congratulations, JP and Colin. You have seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £6,000. Do you know, you made short work of that. You turned up, just one show, straight in. You were the underdogs in the head-to-head, but you got that by the scruff of the neck. Anita Ward. I mean, that was a brilliant steal there.
I genuinely couldn't tell you what she looked like. I'd just done a wee bit of working out the bail, give it away for me. So,
now, you said earlier that you were quizzers. I think you were being quite modest. What sort of quizzing have you done in the past? I mean, do you just tend to slay all before you when you turn up?
Well, I attend every Wednesday evening to our local quiz in the local rugby club.
Right.
So yes, they're religiously every Wednesday, and it's quite competitive and quite serious. Okay. But over the years, we've done different charity quizzes and work quizzes together.
Okay.
I used to be more often doing the quizzes, but the wife stopped that. So she did.
But she's allowed you here today.
Well, she actually doesn't know I'm here, so I'm just...
Okay. Listen, there's a great big jackpot there. It'd be wonderful if we could send you back to Northern Ireland with the jackpot. What would you like to see come up?
I'm nearly afraid to say, because you'll just put up the opposite of what we want. I always thought I'd watch it at home.
I promise it doesn't work. I know it looks like that.
Here are the 4 questions right here, so if you I can change it.
I'll trust you. So I'm big into movies and football, sport, TV.
Sport, geography, maybe.
Okay, very best of luck. As always, you get to choose your category from the 4 we put up on the board. We just have to have something up there. Obviously, we've now changed them. Something up there that you like the look of. Today's selection looks like this. Rugby Union Grand Slams, Eurovision lyrics, Antarctica, film families. What are we thinking?
If it should Rugby Union Grand Slams, it might be players that have played with other teams, but
that's individual players.
I would struggle. Eurovision lyrics could be a...
If it was me, if it was that, I would go...
What questions could they possibly ask in Antarctica? I know Richard's quite twisted, but my goodness. Film families, and there could be kids out of the sound and music.
Yeah, that's the only pumped. That's the only one I'd be not confident, but the only one I think I would...
Okay, I'll try the JP's greater knowledge of film families.
Okay, film families it is.
Very best of luck, gents. It'd be lovely to see you leaving with that £6,000. We're looking for any of the following, please. Looking for any feature film made for cinema release starring Liza Minnelli or directed by Vincente Minnelli. Any film starring Angelica Houston or directed by John Huston. Or any film starring Isabella Rossellini or directed by Roberto Rossellini. So according to IMDb, this is up to May 2019, any film starring Liza Minnelli or directed by Vincente Minnelli, Angelica Houston or directed by John Huston, starring Isabella Rossellini or directed by Roberto Rossellini. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win the jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. You can answer any of those categories. You don't have to answer all 3. Just focus on whichever category you like the look of. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
The only thing I think of is Angelica Houston.
Yeah, she was in The Witches, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was in The Witches. She was in Pretty's Honour. She was
what was that one?
Pretty's Honour with Jack Nicholson, Kathleen Turner.
Okay.
She was also in Bloodwork with Clint Eastwood. It was at least about 15, 16 years old.
Okay.
So
good.
Bloodwork. She was in Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, or Bill Murray film. I wouldn't know the exact title, and I think if I get the wrong title, I would get it wrong. Yeah, so I would go Pretty's Honour. I would go Bloodwork.
Okay.
And you see The Witches?
No, what was the one with, was it not the...
One with Roald Dahl? She started Roald Dahl. She was a head witch, was she not?
Was it called The Witches, just was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those 3, yeah?
Yeah, okay. We're going to go for
Okay. You're happy with those? We're going to stop the clock. 10 seconds to go. Tell me those answers again.
I'll let JP tell you that.
Okay, and if you say which category in each case.
So we'll go for the Angelica Houston.
They're all 3 Angelica.
All 3, yeah. I'm going to go for Bloodwork.
Bloodwork.
Pretty's Honour.
Pretty's Honour.
And The Witches.
And The Witches. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
I would go Bloodwork.
Okay, Bloodwork goes last. Least likely to be pointless?
The Witches.
And Pretty's Honour goes in the middle. Okay, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got The Witches, Pritzi's Honour, and Bloodwork. Well, very, very best of luck. 3 great answers on the board there. Let's just hope at least one of those is pointless, and we'll win you that jackpot. £6,000. What a nice jackpot to be taking back with you. What would you like to spend that on, JP?
I would take the family to Florida. My wife and I've been there 2 occasions. Once on holiday, once on honeymoon. So we've taken 2 boys over to Florida. It would be quite, special for us.
Lovely, lovely. Colin, how about you?
Yes, will be a family holiday too for the 4 of us, and I would just let my good lady decide where that is.
Very nice indeed.
We are a very romantic couple.
Yeah. Okay, so in all 3 cases, we are looking for films starring Angelica Houston. Your first answer was The Witches. This is the one you thought was probably least likely to be pointless, but let's find out how many of our 100 people said The Witches for £6,000. Is it pointless? It's right. It's right. Now, The Witches just has to take us all the way down to 0, and you will leave with that jackpot of £6,000. Down we go to 19. Okay. The Witches was just a placeholder there.
Yeah.
We're now into serious jackpot territory from this point on. Pritzi's Honour is your second answer. Again, we're looking for Angelica Houston films. If Pritzi's Honour is pointless, you leave here with £6,000. How many people said it? Pritzi's Honour. It's also a correct answer. Your first answer was The Witches, took us all the way down to 19. Pritzi's Honour passes 19, down into single figures, still going down. Pritzi's Honour for 2. Okay. Okay, 2 people got Pritzi's Honour. Will those 2 people also know about Bloodwork? I wonder which is your third and final answer. Angelica Houston films is the category. Bloodwork is your answer. I thought it was your best shot at a pointless answer. If it is pointless, £6,000 is yours. How many people said Bloodwork? It's right. The Witches took us down to 19. Pritzi's Honour took us down to 2. Bloodwork takes us past 19. Down we go. Still a single figure, still going down. Passing 2. Well done indeed.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Thank you very much.
Strong indeed. Brilliant. Well, congratulations. I have to be honest, I thought you were going to go for Grand Slam rugby. I was sure you were going to go for that. And when you said you played in the rugby club, and I saw anyway, but you went for Angelica Houston films, and you found your pointless answer. Congratulations. You are taking home that jackpot of £6,000. Brilliant.
That was beautifully played, gents. Very, very well done. We said at the start of the head-to-head, someone's going to take home the jackpot. Very glad it was you. That's terrific stuff. You also said The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, which would have been a pointless answer as well if you'd said it. But I know you were slightly worried if you got the title. Yeah. Exactly. Let's look through the pointless answers. I know you couldn't care less, but people at home, if they've gone for a different category. Manelli's first after 2 on the Rocks. Liza's in that. She's also in The Muppets Take Manhattan. The Bad and the Beautiful and the Sandpiper are both directed by her father. John Huston and Angelica Houston now. Escape to Victory is a John Huston film. Not sure I knew that. Treasure of the Sierra Madre, one of my favourite films of all time, is a pointless answer. The Player and a Hand Full of Dust, Angelica Houston in both of those. Well, I don't know if you said any of those. And finally, the Rossellini's. Isabella is in Incredibles 2. Rome, Open City, Stromboli, and The Accidental Husband. The biggest scorers there, Blue Velvet, Death Becomes Her, and Joy. Very well done, gents. Terrific performance throughout the show.
Thank you so much, Richard, and thanks once again to our winning players, JP and Colin, who take away today's jackpot of £6,000. Very well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.